Ken Olsen. He was the founder of Digital Equipment Corporation, one of the biggest computer firms back in the, you're reading that quote? Digital Equipment Corporation competed on the same level with IBM back in the 70s and the 80s. Huge computer company. And he was quoted famously as saying there is no reason for any individual to have a computer in his home. And that was in 1977. And I read this quote, and so I put it on this slide, and showing it to my audiences, and just having a hoot about how stupid Ken Olsen was. And then in 2007, I had a flip phone, right? Remember flip phones? Yep. Yeah, and it was going haywire, so I went down to get a new one, and the guy's showing me all the latest models, all flip phones now, because the smartphone hadn't come out yet, and there was one with a camera. And I said, why would anybody want to have a camera in their phone? Honest to God, that's a quote from me. Yeah, it's hard to conceptualize what the future can be to begin with. And so it's so good that you come to things like this, because you learn new stuff that opens your eyes. So you don't do a Ken Olsen and say that can't be done, because you just finished a session where you saw it can be done. Let me ask you, assuming I am the leader here, what could I have done to get you to move to another chair with a little more spring in your step and a little more responsively? Okay, yes?
Explain why.
What's your name? Patty. You want to know why? Well, Patty, it's just none of your business.
Because I said so?
Patty, this was a decision made far above your pay grade. Yeah, I could have told you why. That would have been a nice touch. Whoa! Hey, you're probably saying, wait a minute, Larry. I thought this was about how you could do an online presentation for us, and you're just showing you up on the stage. Well, yeah, that's true. I wanted you to see kind of what I do. But yeah, I can do it online. I've been doing webinars for over 10 years. So one way I could do it for you is to do it just like I'm doing here, sitting at my desk and presenting my content to your audience. Another way I could do it that I'm going to be doing for a client who had to postpone their convention, and they're going to reschedule it in June, and they're going to do it online. But instead of me just doing a straight presentation from my desk, they're going to show a full video of me doing a presentation before a live audience last year. And then at the end, I'll come on and answer questions and interact with the audience live. That way they get kind of the best of both things. They've got the live the presentation on tape where they get the audience laughter and all of the interaction that goes on. And then there's the live presentation from me. So that's a way I think we could do it that would really work well. It's my client seems to be real excited about it. And the good news is I've got some good information to share with your audience. I talk about boosting corporate culture. And so I look at leadership and managing people and motivating people and creating a culture where everybody's excited to come to work. And for those of you in healthcare, I also do a special presentation designed to inspire them and keep them up and keep them going, which heaven knows we need now. Now, if any of this sounds interesting to you, just call the number at the bottom of the screen, and we'll make the arrangements, and I'll be out to see you, or maybe see you online. Have a good one.
Larry Johnson is an in-demand speaker, author, and culture specialist. He has delivered more than 2,000 paid presentations for association conferences, corporations, and government organizations around the world. His clients include Harley-Davidson, Southwest Airlines, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, and Gannon University's Women in Leadership Conference. Larry is the co-author of the top-selling book, absolute honesty, building a corporate culture that values straight talk and rewards integrity. He has written for the Huffington Post and has been quoted in the Wall Street Journal and the Harvard Business Review. He has also been interviewed on CNN. Larry has written more than 100 published articles on the topic of improving organizational culture.
Hi, my name is Kip Eads. I'm with the Professional Retail Store Maintenance Association out of Dallas, Texas, and we're in Schaumburg, Illinois, where Larry Johnson just gave 3 fabulous presentations to our members. It was part of a senior management track full of great tips, ideas, takeaways, and we just would highly recommend Larry for your show. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amy Brunn, the Director of Programs for the Greater Orlando Society of Human Resource Management, and we just had Larry Johnson in for a fantastic meeting on accountability. Let me tell you, if you're looking for some great stories and some great connections with some amazing pointers to help you out, this is the program you need to book. So book it today.
Now that you've seen how Larry Johnson can engage your audience, know that he can also prepare them to lead their cultures to new heights with topic titles that include Mastering the Storm of Change, Creating an Insanely Positive and Productive Workplace Culture, Cultivating Employee Accountability, Turning Customers into Outrageously Loyal Fans, and Straight Talk, Creating a Team Culture of Honesty and Candid Conversations. When you hire Larry, he will set up a conference call with you and your team to make sure his topic is aligned with your audience. Then, before the presentation, he will interview various audience members to gather real-life examples he can weave into his presentation. Whether it's a keynote address for a large audience, a facilitation of a workshop for a company retreat, or a customized webinar for your team, Larry will make sure that the content he delivers connects with everyone in the room. To learn more about featuring Larry Johnson to speak at your next event, call the number attached to this video.